never forget the day that I tried out for middle school cheerleading. Mom had to literally push me out of the car to get me to go inside the gym. I was so nervous knowing that I would be having to learn some cheers and have to perform them in front of a group of judges all by myself. My best friend Bailey was with me, but she wasn't much support because she was just as nervous. When the coach walked in, I couldn't believe how young she looked. How could she possibly be old enough to be my coach? Did she even know what she was doing? I didn't know then that I was meeting a person that would become not only my coach, but my friend. Between playing softball and participating in competition cheerleading, I have had the opportunity to have been coached by several different amazing people. However, Chelsea Saladino stands out above all the rest. I am sure at this point you have a coach in mind that you feel stood out above the rest. As I share Chelsea's traits, think of your coach and how they impacted your life. Chelsea has been a source of encouragement, a role model, and most importantly, my friend. There are other attributes that are equally as important, but I consider encouragement to be one of the most important. Chelsea has been a real source of encouragement to me. She encourages me to do my best. She always seems to say the right words that will motivate me to always give it my all. This encouragement wasn't just for me, it was for the entire team. She believed in us and pushed us to be the best we could be. We started out as young, unexperienced cheerleaders. Through her guidance, we gained experience, which helped us eventually become national champions. She offers encouragement not to give up. When I was just starting out doing back handsprings, I was always worried I was going to mess up and hit the floor. She would coax me into trying with her encouraging words. Even though I sometimes looked like a winded grasshopper, she never failed to hug me and say, "Great job, do it again." After any competition, she would be quick to tell us how awesome we did and would follow up with what we would need to do to improve. We never felt like she was disappointed in our performance. Being a source of encouragement to others is important to being a coach. Being a good role model is just as important. Chelsea lives her life and continues to be a role model to not only me but to others as well. She is a teacher. I have watched as she has guided her students to be their best and set examples for them to follow. She freely gives her time to volunteer to do things that others may not want to do, knowing it will benefit her students. Prom decorating, club sponsorships, and overnight field trips are just a few examples of her unselfish nature. She is a wife and mother. I feel very fortunate to have been able to observe Chelsea and how she interacts with her husband and children. I just hope one day that I can be as patient and loving with my family as she is with hers. A lot of coaches offer encouragement and are role models, but not many become your true friend. I can honestly say that through coaching, Chelsea has become my friend. She is always available for me. I remember the time when I was badly in need of a dress. She was at the lake with her family, but she told me where her extra house key was and told me to go through her closet and pick out something to wear. She is someone that I can turn to if I ever have a need. She truly wants what is best for me. On many occasions, she has offered advice on things as simple as clothing choices and as difficult as what to do when arguing with my friends or boyfriend. She is quick to correct me if I am making a bad decision, but I always know that she has my best interests in mind. There are many people who carry the label of coach, but there are few that are as special as Chelsea. My former coach continues to be a source of encouragement, a role model, and a friend to me. I know I have probably made Chelsea sound like a saint. In my opinion, she is pretty close. It's hard to believe that this is the same lady that made me shake in my cheer shoes at cheerleading tryouts 8 years ago.